Hello everyone and welcome to another DrAce video. Today we're going to be playing MotoGP 24 and it is now time for round 19 of our Moto3 career mode. We're now at round 19, so it means that today is match point for our championship standings. We could be the Moto3 champion today. So as always, we will be starting from the back of the grid against the 120% difficulty. We'll wait for the red lights to disappear, and away we go. So, quick update for you. We need to finish ahead of Tatsuki-san to win the Moto3 Championship today. Starting from the back of the grid could be challenging, but they do go wide into turn 1. I'm able to just bump into Angel Piqueras. I don't know why I was particularly complaining. I was the aggressor in that instance. In fact, it was Adrian Fernandez we actually bumped. And look who we're right behind. In fact, we don't even need to beat him. If he doesn't acquire many more points than that, then we will acquire the championship by the thinnest of the thin margins for here in this circuit. Tatsuki Suzuki went a little bit wide there. Up on one Japanese rider, up on the next, through on Tayo Furusato. Now we're already in the slipstream of Joel Kelso, so in fact, we're actually pulling away from the Japanese duo. The last time we came here would have been my very first Moto3 career mode video, so today, to win it here, would be incredibly fitting for me and the channel. David Alonso getting out to the front. Now, we'll be honest with you, I'm gunning for victory here today. I don't want to just win it by finishing top 10, just finishing ahead of Suzuki, doing the bare minimum. I want to win in terrific fashion, like Marquez in 2018. Winning here in the final corner to win the championship would be truly something else. In fact, that may have been 2019 now, I had to think about it, but never mind, as we now dive to the left-hand side. We are right on the cusp of getting into the top 5. Colin Vyer's occupying that 5th position for now, but we should be late enough on the brakes to dash through on the Dutchman. Oh, he had a bit of late braking there, in fact, to try and get closer to Danny Holgado. Now, it'd be interesting to see what Holgado does in this one, because, of course, he's going to be trying to help his teammate win. But from where is Suzuki now? 9th, 10th place? It's not going to get the job done, is it? Beautiful lunge up at the inside of Colin Vyer. Just bash knees upon the exit. But we are definitely through now on the Red Bull KTM Ioman. Now, can we get through on Danny Holgado? I don't see why we can't. On the brakes. A little bit late upon the brakes, but a beautiful tight apex here will get us the exchange that we needed to slot through an Holgado to take over for the 4th position. This is materialising beautifully. Last season, in the debut, in the first Moto3 career mode video at this track, we didn't have an upgraded KTM. We didn't have the experience. We didn't have the confidence. We couldn't be doing stuff like this back then, but we're doing it now. Look at that, round the outside of not 1, but 2, to claim 2nd place. Ladies and gentlemen, it is game on here. Tatsuki Suzuki's down in 8th. He's got to think of something fast. Otherwise, this championship will not be going on to Sepang in Malaysia. Oh, a little bit tight to the apex there for turn 8. Deep onto the curb on the left-hand side there. That does pull us back into a little bit on David Alonso. 0.8 of a second as it is. There's no doubt in my mind that we can't get through rather quickly. Holgado's dropping down the order. He's gone down to 6th, but Tatsuki Suzuki, he's now gained a position to 7th. I wouldn't mind betting that he'd probably make short work of his teammate. David Alonso, the Colombian, the gap is 0.6 of a second. He was the fastest man on track, immediately bettered by the BOE Motorsports star, soon to be Moto3 champion. If it's not today, it will be in the next video, I assure you. But to be honest, when you're this close to winning the championship, you just have to go for it, don't you? Why not let it fly? Send it to the moon and win the Moto3 championship. I mean, maybe the next 2 races should start... Well, I do already start from the back of the grid on the hardest difficulty, but possibly we could try then, is to reduce the power as well. But I think we might have to consider that for this one, actually, because we're probably going to make mincemeat of David Alonso soon. They're not particularly strong into this here left-hander. Very good, fast-paced left-hander. I do really love the corner on the left-hand side there for turn 4, and then in turn again onto the brakes around the outside. Look at that, leaning on the Colombian. He's got the inside line, though. He pushes us wide a bit, and he still has the inside. Oh, he's going to get close again. Oh, I clipped through his boot there. Unbelievable tight racing here as Jose Antonio Rueda's gone down somewhere. What has happened to the number 99? Now into the right hand side. MotoGP Steward's out there. Goodness me, that's contact from Alonso and he's gone down. He's binned it. We're a second clear from Ortola. That could be curtains already. No way. As he fumbled that one. This is not David Alonso from real life. This is virtual form, David. And he is not on the same level. In fact, he must have rejoined the circuit in a bit of a dangerous way there, because Ricky Rossi and him are both now under investigation. Alonso given a warning? Yes, I think it is. It is a warning for the number 80. Now on the right-hand side then. David Munoz up to 6th place. What a day that would be. I sincerely hope that I can win this one with my teammate David Munoz on the podium. That would be brilliant. That would be absolutely perfect. Fitting for the BOE Motorsports KTM team. It really would. Oh, in fact, just hang on a moment, guys and girls. Who is that that's risen to 2nd place on the championship standings? Who is that who's on the tower on the left-hand side of your screen? That's Tatsuki Suzuki. Well, he's carved his way through the pack. If I'm not mistaken, he was unbeatable last season in the debut mode. He's already pulled a couple of tenths away from me. Is Suzuki going to be the man to not just deny us for the win, but to deny us for the championship? Because this is the interesting point now. There will be a 10-point swing for whomever finishes out on top. If we win, we take our championship advantage from 42 to 50. Oh, he's gone down! He's binned it! What's he done? Tatsuki Suzuki's binned it! I can't believe it! What on earth has he done? Bang the replay on, ladies and gentlemen. We need to take a look at that. What has he done? Too tight to the apex, no doubt, similar to what David Alonso did. That's unbelievable. What a mistake to be made at this stage of the Grand Prix. At this stage of the championship, mistakes when you really can't afford to make them has been made. He hasn't retired, but I would probably say that's going to be it for him now to get through the pack and fight me again, going for this victory. Now, the interesting thing I was trying to say is the championship lead at the moment is 52 points. Plus 5 equals 57, therefore we win. Minus 5 if Tatsuki Suzuki wins, and it's 47, and it's still game on for the championship for the final 2 rounds. There's still 25 points are up for grabs as we get too aggressive on the power there, just abusing the track limits ever so slightly. So, my apologies, losing a bit of concentration here as we now lunge into the left-hand side for turn 4. Beautiful tight apex as we get onto the curb. I have to warn you here. I have 2 cats, and one of them being of a younger, bit of a nuisance actually, is playing havoc behind me here. I don't know what is going on, but there's certainly some kicking off, so maybe we could have a distraction in this one. I hope not. She's clearly seen something, whether it's a fly or... Oh, Colin Viter's gone down as well. And Joel Kelso, what is that? What's wrong with that corner? There's something incredibly wrong with that corner. We could get a red flag in a moment. Now, unless the rider actually crashes into the middle of the circuit, I don't know if they red flag. I think they only red flag if there's a huge pile-up. I've never seen it if it's just a load of riders crash. But we have been able to stabilise our gap here. The gap was a lot higher than that, but it is coming down ever so slightly. That distraction from Rio, my second cat, is certainly costing us time here in the Chang International Circuit. Who's employed her to start messing around at this time? Keep looking behind me to see what is going on, but she's just fixated on something. I hope it's nothing like a creepy crawly or something, but right now, I'm trying to concentrate. This is far from ideal as we go into turn 3. Gaining a bit of time there for the Delta. Beautiful tight apex there to the right-hand side. What a difference a year makes, though. I know it's not been a year in terms of us playing this game, but a year in the term of Moto3 career mode, because of course that was where our debut began. We were in Chang International Circuit, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, we finished top 10. We had a 6th place or something similar to that. I know we had a decent result, I think, but it wasn't the best, but it was alright. And now here we are, a year on in virtual form, eyeballing a Moto3 World Championship. Within 2 more rounds after this one, we'll be heading over to Moto2. We'll sign a contract and we'll position ourselves, hopefully, on a good team, ready to do battle in the intermediate class. I can't wait for that, I really can't. Let me know in the comment section down below what predictions you have about which team I'll go to. I have no idea which teams are going to be offering me things because of the way the updates work and the upgrades for each bikes and teams. It's really hard to say which team will be good and which team won't be. But all I remember is that in MotoGP 23 I won the championship by 1 single point, if I recall. I remember in Valencia I think it was a disaster, but I had enough points just to win the championship in the round before. But sidetracking from that for a moment, I remember winning the Moto3 championship and had a great season. And I was only offered 1 Moto2 bike, and that was the forward team, which unfortunately in the game is considered one of the worst, if not the worst bike in Moto2 due to a different chassis and style of braking, etc. It's not really a great motorcycle. We made it work in Moto2, but it took a while to win. So I am curious to see what offers we will get as the Moto3 championship winner, because let's be honest, if we don't win today, if something dramatic goes wrong, then we're going to win in Malaysia or Valencia. I can't see us losing 50 points in 2 rounds, and I can't see us losing more than that over 3. So I don't want to say like it's a given, but I sincerely hope that no matter what happens there, I'm going to absolutely go for it to win this championship here today. Send the viewers home happy and ready and poised for the next couple of rounds. But Taio Forasato is gaining speed. Where's this power coming from Taio? Where's the effort and all this speed coming from him that should have been going to Tatsuki Suzuki? One of the Japanese riders getting the job done. The other one not so much after he crashed earlier on. Tight the apex then for turn 12 there, and now is across the line to start lap 8. The gap is less than 1/10 of a second. It's very much game on here. Can Taio Forasato go for a lunge? Surely not here. It's too early. It's too early, Taio. What are you doing? He's absolutely ruined it for himself, and I guarantee you now, Muggins here is going to have a penalty, isn't he? The same thing that he did in Mazzano. There was no need for that lunge. I can't predict you going for that lunge. I thought about it. I mean, I thought he might go for it, but goodness me, I didn't think he'd actually go for the full send. I thought he might try and have a little look, but not to hit me. Taio, for goodness sake. I'm just waiting for that moment now. It's going to come up. You've seen the replay. I guess you can make the decision, but it is coming. I'll get a long lap penalty for that. I'll be surprised if we don't. I better hurry up then. Tolo is leading now by 0.3 of a second, or briefly was. I slowed down a lot there just to try and make sure that Taio Forasato didn't think it was me. It was certainly his fault for that what the hell is that line from Ortola? Yeah, track limit warning indeed. Goodness me. That was a bizarre lunge into that right-hander. And in fact, I've just noticed here, David Munoz is up to the podium positions. Oh, and Zora2's has gone down. Oh, I guarantee it. Munoz is going to crash in that same corner, isn't he? I hope he doesn't. He better not. Oh, my lord. All the riders are out in this Grand Prix. Ricky Rossi's out. Zora2's, Kelso, Alonso. Everyone's losing it into that right-hander in the middle part of the corner. So out of turn 12 then. Ortola has the advantage. We have been really messy on this lap here. We can fight back and get the lead here going into turn 1. So a bit of nudge there into the right-hand side of the MT-MSI bike. And again, really hit. And a conclusion to say, listen, mate, I'm racing here for a championship. You're not. Back off. I don't even need to win the race, but I really want to. You got to have that determination. If you can't be bothered to win the race, then why bother to turn up? Oh, Ortola. Nicely done. Fair play. I can't even be mad at that. That was a good overtake. Clean as you like from the number 48. You can see a replay there on your right-hand side of your screen, ladies and gentlemen. What a lunge that was. I always love it when it makes it look realistic on the game. Oh, he's giving it back. He's giving it back indeed. Well, I've got to go around the outside then show you a few things. Get on my level, sunshine. 120% AI or not, I need 150% AI. Clearly. Come on, Otola, then. Let's dance. Let's do the battle here in the Thailand GP of the Chang International Circuit. Into the right-hand side of the wonderful circuit of Buriram. 0.2 of a second is the gap to Otola. So can he get back on terms with us? I kind of hope he does, you know, because it's way more interesting for me and for you guys if we have a battle and enjoy the occasional skirmish and collisions with these riders, rather than me just winning by a country mile. Nobody particularly enjoys that part as he again closes in. When we're that close, I could see his Furigan leathers. I could see his gloves. Gap is coming down though. Looks like he had a better drive than we did going into turn 1. So onto the brakes. Number 48 probably will close in again. Does he lunge going into turn 2? Gap is 0.4 of a second. We might be breaking the shackles. That is the Spaniard behind us. There is the little kink. Now into the third corner. Does he get it? Surely not from this point. Ooh, we're a bit wide there. Not usually a fan of going for that wider line, but it sort of worked out that time around. Not too bad. Quick look behind me. My goodness, was that Suzuki then? He's on an absolute charge. Tatsuki-san is coming back for redemption. We said never say never in Phillip Island in the last round. I don't know what the Japanese is for never say never, but I'm sure his fans are saying it right now. Tatsuki Suzuki is back to the top 2. The championship discussion goes on again. It's a 10-point swing, ladies and gentlemen. If he beats me here, we go to Malaysia. If he doesn't, we win the championship. We stand tall and we stand proud. Tatsuki-san, what has he got left in the locker? Just realised that Furusato is setting some very quick lap times here. 41.3. I've not been able to get back onto that pace for quite a while. Gamble with the soft option tyres again. It has paid off for now, but it might not when we get to the latter stage of this race. A bit deep there for turn 12. That's going to cost me time. The gap still stable at 0.4. It's coming down. It is coming down. The Husqvarna's got a brilliant speed on the straights. He might even get me here going into turn 3. Here we go then. 0.4 of a second. 3.5. 0.3. Look at it disappearing. He is going to go for a lunge. 0.2 of a second it is now. Where is he going to go for that lunge? Come on then, Suzuki. Let's dance. Let's battle. Let's give the fans something they want to see. I'm ready for this. He won it last year. I'm winning it this year. I'm winning the championship. And I'm winning it here today. The gap is coming down though. Anytime we get on a straight, he's there. 0.2 of a second. That's all it is to separate us. Now the big problem here is, unfortunately, I think Munoz is too far away now to get past Otola. So it could be curtains for a chance of a BOE Motorsport 1-3. But who knows? Maybe he'll catch up, but I don't think he will. He's not far away. If you look at the graphic on the map on the bottom left-hand corner of your screen there, you can see the riders are bunching together. But I also believe that could be Taio Furusato is right behind Munoz. It's hard to see, but if it's not, then Furusato's got a lot of work to do. No, I think it is. I think that's your top 5 right now. Look how close Suzuki is on the graphic. That's why we can't even see Suzuki, because he's that damn close. He also went for that tight apex. Cross the line, back still into the 42s. Thought he'd be back in the 41s there, to be honest. Here we go then, onto the brake. Suzuki around the outside. Look at that. That is the move of a world champion-elect. That's a fantastic overtake. I've got to give credit where credit is due. That's a brilliant overtake from Tatsuki Suzuki. I've been showed up there, but I'm not going to be showed up again. On the brakes, round the outside. Can it be done? No, I can't. I'll have to lift up, move out the way. Look at the difference in the delta here. We're gaining time all the time just by using the slipstream of the number 424. Whoa, Had to lift up a little bit there, getting caught on his brake candle there as well. Don't want that to happen. He's so fast in the straights. Look at this. On the brakes around the outside. Not possible, but I'll go for the inside line if you don't mind. Thank you very much, Tatsuki-san. Can we get through? We have. Look at the time we've gained now. This is us absolutely going for it. Suzuki's still there. 10th of a second separates us into the tight apex once more. As long as we hold on to this advantage, the only chance he can really go for it then is in the final corner, which of course is a very risky overtaking move. Oh, and Ortola's gone down. Oh, that's in... Yes! Munoz has inherited the podium again. And now he's lost it! Oh, that's Tayo Furusato. He's charging. This is going down to the wire. What a race here in the Chang International Circuit. Is he going to go for the lunge? Not close enough. So if that is a rehearsal, that's what we've got to look forward to towards the end of the Grand Prix. New fastest lap for me, a 141.4. Here comes Tatsuki around the outside. Don't let him do it this time. Fool me once, shame on me. Or shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Not happening here. Not today. Is he through yet? Oh, look at the speed on the Husqvarna. Where's all their upgrades gone? It's simply top-end speed. Magnificent. But I'm not going to let this one go without a fight. Oh, he's run it a little bit deep. Tight apex, lean into him. Not able to get through yet. We cannot afford to lose him on these straights. Look at the gap just going into his favour. I'm in this slipstream and I can't even get close enough. My goodness. Into the famous left-hander then. Around the outside for turn 5. You betcha. At least we're good on the brakes. At least we can overtake. Suzuki, he has the... Once he gets the... Oh! Goodness me. Dicing with death is the number 24. Championship still alive on lap 13 of 16 laps here in Buriram. We are leading by, what, a small margin of 4/10. He's gone down again! It's over! It's got to be over now! It is! The rival has retired! Oh, Suzuki, what have you done? Oh, mate. Oh, man. My goodness. He couldn't stand the pressure after all. What an effort from Tatsuki-san. What an effort. You can't fault him. Riding on the limit to try and keep this championship alive. What a battle. I'll be honest, I'm disappointed. I'm really disappointed that didn't go down to the final corner. What an effort though, nonetheless. I can't fault him for that. He absolutely sent it. It's such a shame that AI is having a tough time in that particular corner. Without that mistake, we could still be battling and we could be going down to the final corner. That is a shame, but he pushed me. He really did. Lap times into the 41s there, even with all the battles. What an effort. Full credit to our virtual team, virtual aggressor here. The antagonist of our career mode. He put on a fight. He's had some bad results where we were pretty much lucky, especially with the adaptive AI early on in the season, really doing us a favour, trying to keep the competitiveness to our favour, where 120% AI, of course, is just now a point where it's the max difficulty, everything's capped out. We've found that rhythm, we found the groove, we've got the upgraded KTM, we're on the limit. I kind of wish there was a way not to upgrade your bike. If I didn't upgrade my bike, I reckon this championship would still be going on to the wire. So maybe in the future they'll give us that as an option, but for now we need the worst... Oh, a little bit wide there for turn 12. We need the worst bike to make sure the battles will go down to the wire. But we're now starting the penultimate lap here, and I've just made that blunder into the penultimate corner, and I lost a hell of a lot of time there. We lost a whole second, and that has just brought the rider who crashed into turn 1 about 6 laps ago back into the fray, back into the fight. It's another Japanese rider. It's another star of our virtual Moto3 season. It's Tayo Furusato. Cat still kicking off in the background. What is going on? Oh, I'm so distracted right now. This is not going to plan. 0.3 of a second is the gap. Oh my goodness, he's absolutely biting chunks out of us. Look at that! Alright, well, I'm not going through all that effort to try and beat Tatsuki Suzuki and to try and win this race, to be beaten by the other Japanese legend that is Taiyo Furusato. He will be going down as history as the greatest Moto3 rider to ever live in virtual form. I don't think any rider has been as tough as Taiyo Furusato since Johan Zarco in MotoGP 2021. For those who played the career mode, you'll know how good Zarco was, how good Pecco was in MotoGP 23, how good Enea Bastianini was in MotoGP 23. That's the level of Taiyo Furusato right now, and he is not giving up. This is the penultimate lap. We've got one more lap to defend against this guy. Can it be done? Will it be done? You better believe I'll certainly try. So we, ooh, up on the inside. Can we get that return going into the... Oh, no. Well, I can't do it like that, can I? I've got to make sure that we're leading into that final corner and defending. Trying to go around the outside of Taiyo's probably not going to work. But we will have the slipstream here. This is do or die. Now or never. Get through on Taiyo. We have to be leading going into the third and fourth split. Round the outside then. Look at the bravery on display here. Ran it a bit deep though. Oh, he has the temerity just to launch it back up at the inside. There's nothing banal about this one. We're absolutely sending it. I absolutely love this. This Moto3 career mode in MotoGP 24 has been sublime. On the brakes then. Round the outside. I actually ran it deep. Surely, oh, we're going to have to flick to the inside then. I don't usually go for the lunge on the inside. Block pass. Beautiful. What a way to think on your feet. Proactive, reactive, it doesn't matter. We're going to get ahead of the competition no matter what. Taiyo, 0.2 of a second behind. He is going to be right on our tail now, all the way to the final corner. If it stays as it is, teammate Munoz finishes on the podium. We win the grandest prize in Moto3. Crash behind. Joel Esteban's gone down, but here it is. The final corner. Get to the middle of the circuit and defend with everything. Park the bus in the final corner. Can we do it? Yes. He's not close enough. Victory for us. Not only the race win, but the championship as well. Double achievement at the end. Yes! What a race. What a battle. What a victory. What a season. Unbelievable. That was an absolute pleasure here in Thailand. And my teammate Munoz finished on the podium as well. It's sweet with a delicious taste of victory. I'm chuffed. Championship standings are thus: 77 points clear from Suzuki, 126, 185, 215. We were miles ahead of the rest of them, head and shoulders above the competition. Now finally, I guess we'll take a look at the team's championship before I move on and celebrate this victory with a bottle of Lucozade energy. Guys, thanks for watching today's video. I do hope you enjoyed. 58 points clear from the Liqui Moly Husqvarna team. Will catch them up, I'm sure. But for now, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video tomorrow. Ciao for now. Oh, hi. Didn't quite see you there. Good to see you're still here. If this video didn't quite set your appetite, then why not watch some more DrAce content by clicking the video shown on screen now. Furthermore, if you would like to follow me on social media, you can do so now with the links down in the description. Consider subscribing so you don't miss a single DrAce video.